Well guys, last video, the ending of it, I made an embarrassment of myself. Turns out that every single one of these missions you can't do until you've done the priority. Like you've started and gotten through a huge amount of the quarry and stuff. So we'll go back in the Normandy and try to make amends for my idiocy. Yeah, that's basically it. Loading. Like, I couldn't believe it when I looked it up, because I looked up every single mission, and every single mission it doesn't let you do it.
I've got your briefing, Private.
It's such I was annoyed. I was very annoyed. So we just need to deal with this Quarian and Geth mess now. That's our next objective. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Because apparently once you do it, you unlock all these systems. Yeah guys, you just know what time it is. It's fish feeding time. That is that done. And now we deal with the Quarian mess. This is just as aggravating, though. Because you know now that the Quarians are actually the scumbags and that the Geth... Well, they just used the Geth as slaves, no wonder they revolted. If they're AI, like Legion, that can feel emotion, obviously they're gonna revolt. It's so weird how, over 3 games, your opinion changes. The first one, obviously, the Quarians were in the right, and the second one, you're just like, nah, you're not in the right, shut up. And this one, it just continues with the shut up scenario. Have I got anything to scan here? I'm going to Matt. How dare you, Matt? Even though that's not the right spelling of Matt. Anything here? No. Oh, there has to be if Reapers want me. I told you, Reapers. I'm not a free person.
Evasion successful.
Unless it's just a complete waste of time. Is it?
Reapers eluded.
I think it is. Nothing scanning. Ah well.
Faster than light jump.
Let's go back. And start this mission.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I had hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tali. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Okay. Where is this dreadnought? There! How convenient! Can we scan here? No. Nothing, no. Let me exit then. Is Tali on the Normandy? They're in the war room. So it's Admiral Ran.
Commander?
They won't have anything to say, but Tali and Admiral Ran might. Come on. Don't troll me here. No! What is it doing? Hurry up! There we go. Like, what is the point in that? What is the point? Ooh, war assets. Let me see. Wow, that lied. There is no assets. It was flashing for nothing.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, Our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Did I just select that? Yeah.
The Turians have more, but before we begin...
Wow, I did.
Not casually, Commander. Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet.
No, it says that anyway.
Our strength.
Okay,
Which
fair
fleet
enough.
does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance. Thank you, Commander.
I can't be bothered talking anymore. Where's Tali? They are.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to you.
Oh, call me up to your cabin. Okay, I'll do that. We'll do that right before we attack the Geth Dreadnought.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Right. Now we attack. Attack the Geth that suck, rather than the Geth that rule, aka Legion. Yeah. We'll kill the Reaper infected ones. Let's sabotage this dreadnought. I'm keeping that Valkyrie because it's quite useful. Garrus, what should we upgrade for you? I'm thinking concussive shot. That could be useful. We'll do that. Tali, wow. You need upgraded fast. Health and shield. Tech power. That. 3 for everything else. Doop. Bop. There we are. And then we've still got a lot, so energy drain, that could be useful. That radius though. Shields restored. Damage. Upgraded that. Sabotage. Hat duration. Recharge speed. That. And then combat drone. There we are. Quite useful. 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 What am I
approaching the Quarian
wearing?
home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
I'll
Pretty
need
much
to
a
take
big
that
old
off.
shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Unless I'm supposed to wear that?
Stealth
Maybe?
drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Wow. Okay then. That war zone.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tali's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tali. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
I think we're supposed to be wearing the helmet because Garrus is wearing one too. So, that makes sense. Right. Whoa, what the This is so trippy, but it's so cool. That's the airlock.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Cheers for that figure, Edie.
Tali, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
This is so weird how I'm actually walking on this thing. I guess that's why I can't run. Probably my boots or something are sticking to it, and I can only move them slightly. If I ran...
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Fair enough. Oh. That could have went wrong.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tali to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
So I'm one man in this? Is that what's happening?
Side. I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it?
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely.
Hopefully this isn't for too long. Well. What just happened?
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Cool. Come aboard, mates.
Got it. You're clear to board.
See any action?
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
Ooh.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
If that was pointed out, it must be useful. To some degree. Change loadout. Test out.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It's an energy disrupts shields and synthetics.
I'm actually going to swap to disruptor ammo. Because
How come I don't get a new gun?
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
You did fine at the collector base.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
Oh, hello.
Watch out! Get incoming!
Right, try the pistol, first of all. Oh, hello. Let's charge. Huh, interesting.
I don't hear an alarm.
They're deaf. They sent alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
It's quite useful. It's just needing to get a bit of adjustment, like, for me to use. Don't want to miss anything.
They're throwing their lives away.
No, I don't want that. Sabotage.
Disable their shields. And don't give them time to recharge.
You couldn't have a Mass Effect game without killing. Oh! The Geth. What the hell was that? A mine? Really? Really?
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
Tried jamming it, hacking it, and piggybacking garbage data to corrupt it. Nothing worked.
What is this?
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Okay, I can do that.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything they do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Another new gun.
Operations center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Oh my god.
The hunters are moving in.
Of course they are. This is one thing Mass Effect 4 wouldn't have. Shepard, Tali, and Garrus fighting Geth. It's happened in all three Mass Effect games. Unless you're an idiot and got one of them killed. What the hell? What are you doing? That hurt my face.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
I want to see if there's anything useful before we go to the console. Geth data, an SMG scope, anything else? No? Come on. I want something useful. Man, screw those mines. Who done that? Like, what is the point?
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Why is it? Oh, because she done that thing. Okay.
Watch out, they're dropping in!
There could be cloak hunters as well.
Oh, there's one. Overload that. Geth, can you not? Come on. Let's get through there. Can't be bothered dealing with these Geth.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tali.
Happier than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah,
It's funny how they're making fun. Like Garrus is making fun of our powers. LOL. Right guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.